Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Got a couple of things to talk about in this video. Cryptocurrency and its relation to PC gaming seems to never wane. Eurogamer reported that there was a platformer on Steam and Valve later updated it that it was mining cryptocurrency on your hardware. I just feel like cryptocurrency and PC gaming have just been at odds for so long, and this is kind of like that cherry on top. That yes, while GPU prices are normalizing, we're not quite out of the woods yet. Also, there looks to be a pretty significant RPG in development that will be coming to PC, but it might have a caveat that might turn a lot of gamers off. And then I'll be rounding out this video by taking a look at a couple of good hardware deals. A pretty good deal on a pre-built computer, not the best deal in the world, but nonetheless pretty solid. And then I also want to take a look at a great deal on a GTX 1080. So more on those deals at the end of this video, but as I mentioned at the top of this video, yes, a Steam game after being downloaded was using your PC to mine cryptocurrency, a little platformer known as Abstracism, and the game itself has been on Steam since March 2018, and the earliest mention in its Steam reviews and the fact that it was doing this only showed up on July 20th. YouTuber Sid Alpha found this out and posted a video on it on July 29th, and the game was also using assets from Team Fortress 2 to create at least one fake Steam Marketplace item that could then be used to dupe unsuspecting Team Fortress 2 players into trading valuable in-game items for this fake. Valve later confirmed that they removed the game and banned the developer from Steam for, quote, shipping unauthorized code, trolling, and scamming customers with deceptive in-game items. Now, I know a lot of you guys weren't affected by this specifically, but I know for a fact that a lot of you guys have a fuming hatred towards cryptocurrency because it has prevented you from buying a graphics card. And yeah, I figured this would tilt a lot of people, so I'll have a good time reading the comments section of people bugging out. Yes, it's been a horrible time as a PC gamer in relation to cryptocurrency. It's really messed up the market, and I just thought, as someone that's been covering this for the last 16 months or so, for this to be capped off with this report, it's almost getting to the point where it's poetry. I would say poetic justice, but there's nothing justice about this. It actually really sucks as a PC gamer, but luckily it looks like things are getting better. This game has been completely removed from Steam. The developer has been banned. But you have to wonder, are there other occurrences of this happening on Steam? With thousands of games being released all the time, Valve is not quality controlling these games, so who the hell knows what is going on underneath the surface? But at this point, hopefully everything is good, and let's be real, who was really playing that game anyway? But still, it's a messed up situation. Moving on from that, Playground Games, a studio that's owned by Microsoft, but as a Microsoft-owned studio, they do put out their games on Windows 10, and Playground are the guys that have put out the Forza Horizon games while they are doing another game, and it's an unannounced RPG, and they've actually hired new staff from EA, Rocksteady, Guerrilla, and Ninja Theory. They're all going to be working on this unannounced RPG, and many are speculating that it's a brand new Fable game, Fable 4. Really, in my eyes, it could either be Fable 4 or it could be a brand new IP, which at this point, speculating on what that's about is kind of irrelevant, but Playground Games have put out some fantastic games. Forza Horizon 3 is one of the best racing games you'll ever play. Unfortunately, it's not all too great on PC. I know for some people it works. For me personally, that game crashes like every 20 minutes, which is just a shame because actually seeing that game in motion at 4K, high frame rate, it is an incredible looking game. And every time I boot it up on PC, I can play it for like 20 or 30 minutes and then it crashes and it ruins the experience. In my eyes, it's the best racing game I have ever played, but I'm not an aficionado for racing games, and Forza Horizon is more on the arcadey side of things rather than the sim side. But that is the exact style of racing game that I like. And of course, Forza Horizon is an open world game, so Playground are familiar with creating open worlds, but an open world racer is far different than an open world RPG. Again, I'm always gonna have my skepticism because Forza Horizon 3 doesn't work for me. It's hard for me to get sold on this game because I just don't know if this game's gonna work on PC for me. Forza Horizon 4 is releasing later this year, and that game looks phenomenal as well. I just hope it works on PC, but this time around, the investment isn't gonna be all too high because it is just gonna be included with Xbox Game Pass, so if you have that, you'll just get it on PC as well. Kind of a killer app for that service. $10 a month for all of those games sounds pretty good. Lastly, I do want to cap off this video by taking a look at some pretty good hardware deals. Like I said, a pre-built computer as well as a great deal on the 1080. I'll mention the 1080 first. A Zotac GeForce GTX 1080 Mini is listed at $499.99 over at Newegg, but there's a $50 off promo code which will knock it down to $450. Whenever you can get a GTX 1080 for considerably less than $500, that is an absolute win. $450 for a 1080 is great. As many people have been saying, rumors are circulating about a brand new GPU, so maybe that's why prices are dropping slowly. Newegg would obviously have a heads up about things like that ahead of us, but still $450 for a Zotac 1080, I would say that's a very good deal. Lastly, there's a pre-built computer that's pretty good, I would say. This is a Dell Inspiron desktop. It's got a Ryzen 7 1700, 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is pretty substantial, an AMD Radeon RX 580, a 4 gigabyte model, so that's kind of disappointing, and it's got a 1 terabyte hard drive, and it's coming at you at $899. Now, if you actually build this PC right now with all of the components separately, it's only about $10 more expensive, which is kind of crazy because for a while, pre-built computers were so ahead of building your own PC, but now it's getting kind of close. But in reality, building your PC should always be considerably cheaper than buying a pre-built computer. But hey, we're in this time where pre-built computers are actually really good value. And of course, with pre-built computers, one of the best parts is the fact that you do get an installed operating system. You'll get Windows 10 right from the get-go, so that is $100 you are saving. Both those are pretty good deals in my eyes. That 1080 especially, $450 for a GTX 1080, it doesn't get much better than that outside of during those times where eBay is running a site-wide discount code. You're really not getting a better deal than a 1080 for $450. That's gonna wrap up this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts. What do you think about cryptocurrency? A game on Steam was literally mining cryptocurrency off owners' PCs. I think that is absolutely insane. Playground Games are hiring for a brand new unannounced RPG. If it's Fable 4, would that be enough to sway you over to the Windows Store? Are you already using the Windows Store? Does Forza Horizon work for you? Let me know on that, because that is one of the most disappointing things, and it is such a fantastic racing game that is so much better on PC when it works. Just seeing that game in motion, it's really incredible. So let me know your thoughts on that. And again, GTX 1080 Mini, $450 on Newegg, and then that Dell PC, $900, R7, 1700, 16 gigs of RAM, and an RX 580, 4 gigabyte. Pretty good all around. That's gonna wrap up this one, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.